Hey guys, welcome to another Combat Kettlebell hybrid workout today. So today's workout, we're starting off with a little bit of powerful leg exercises, going into some overhead pressing, doing some rowing. We're going to be using our TRX exclusively today, so TRX and kettlebell. So you'll probably want one heavier kettlebell and one medium-sized kettlebell if you have access to it, and your body. So all right, let's get rocking and rolling. This workout is going to be great for building up some leg strength and hypertrophy in both the legs and the upper body. So let's get going. We're going to start with a little bend and reach activity, reaching through the legs, up and over. Just kind of loosen everything up. I like an overall dynamic workout because it keeps me limber and gets my body ready to do some work. We'll work into some windmill action. I typically do about 10 to 20 of these depending on what I've done throughout the day. Just kind of get into it. That way my body's loosened up, I'm ready to go. And I'm gonna start rocking out these kettlebell workouts here. Nice work. Okay, we'll get a couple arm circles while we're still standing up. Reach them all the way back and around. Loosen everything up. As we go about 10 per side there. Front to back. Making sure we're just rotating at the shoulder though too, okay? Don't get a lot of extraneous movement from the upper back as we go. Might as well warm up those shoulder blades while we're at it, so a little push forward, up, back, and down. Get rocking and rolling there. And then we'll follow with some groiners, and we'll get a little T-spine rotation out of that bad boy. Get about 5 or 6 of these per side. We're moving in and out of the rotational pattern here. Back it up to a down dog, give it a little hold. Come down into a seal position and just cycle through. Try to get those heels on the ground as you're going. Pop those hips up. Whew. There we go. Now we should have a little bit of a sweat going. So we're going to start with our power jump. So we're going to fling our arms back, jump up nice and high. We're going to do about 5 to 10 reps of this. Making sure you absorb the force with your legs, okay? We're gonna do one set through, I'll kind of demonstrate, and then we'll go full speed. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into our swings next. So 20 good swings. Making sure you're driving those hips. Brace your abs and squeeze your bum. That kettlebell should be pointed straight away from you. I shouldn't see that kettlebell doing funky stuff. Throw it away from you. So 20 reps there, and then we'll go immediately into our goblet squat. Okay, so shoulder width stance, a little wider. Squat deep, drive up. You can hold onto the bells, either by holding onto the ball, thumbs through the horns, or you can grip right onto the horns as you're doing your squat. And we'll get about 10, 12 reps out of this. Whew. And then we'll take a little break. Now we're shortening our exercise to really fatigue our legs, get the most benefit, get a little bit more hypertrophy. Take a little bit of a break, let your body recover, so that you can try to get the same intensity on the second set, okay? So this is also a good time if you have a heavier bell, bring your bell up a little bit. All right, here we go. Power jumps. Remember, we're going for height, power. Jump up high. Now typically you don't want to do too many of those. Shoot for about 5 to 10 reps. Get right into your swing, hike it up, drive the bell up. 20 reps. Squeeze the bum. Push the floor physically away with your hips. Catch the bell, goblet squat. Down nice and deep. Fry out those legs. Keep the weight supported with your legs. Don't just bounce out of the bottom. Control it. You should be able to stop and then push. Woo. There you go. Okay. Take a little break, get a little sip of water. Do one more round. Now, if you're new, just do 3 rounds. Start with 3 rounds. If you're a veteran, do 4 to 6 rounds, okay? Should be able to burn those legs up really, really quick, okay? So I'm only doing 2 rounds just for shortness of the video. So if you need to go back and rewatch it, hit replay. All right, here we go. Now we're going into the kettlebell overhead press, okay? So this is gonna be a strict press. So clean it up, pressing the weight up overhead. Nice and tight fist, or press the wall away. Work the shoulder. It's going to be very fatiguing on the shoulders. I'm going to do 2 rounds through. First with the overhead strict press, then with a clean press. I'm going to hit about 10 or 12 per arm. Then we're going to go back and hit the cleaner press on the other arm. Right as it's just not quite fatigued or not quite recovered yet, we're going to use the clean and the press to get more activation in those shoulders. Okay, waterfall it down, switch your hands, clean and press. Here we go. Remember, that corkscrew action. Rotate that kettlebell along the wrist. It should not flop. Use your legs, stay bouncy. Absorb the weight. Explode it up. Use your hips. We're going about 10 to 12 reps with this one. Drive that elbow up. Rotate your thumb. It's going to go through a full rotation. Starts pointing toward the body. And then it goes right into your throat. Notice my other arm is out. I'm keeping my core braced that way. Controlling the bell, making it work. There we go. That's the end of round 1. Take a little break, a little sip. Stay hydrated. These are making me drip sweat, so I know they're going to make you drip sweat. Okay, here we go. Next round. Strict press, no knee bend. 10 to 12 reps. Now again, I'm only doing 2 sets through, so feel free to do 3 or up to 5 or 6 to really burn through those shoulders. Probably wouldn't do very much more than 6, even if you're advanced. It's really going to tear up your shoulders. And you still want to be able to recover from your workouts. Almost there. Whew. Okay, switch arm, go directly into your clean and press. Those shoulders should be a little tired. Use your body to help them out. Nice work, guys. Remember, nice, clean form, okay? Keep bringing that kettlebell into the throat, rest upon the upper chest. I come down there every time, and then I absorb with my body. Rotate it up. That's it. Working it. Let's go. Good, nice. Rotate it along the wrist. It should not flop. Almost there. A few more reps. Whew. All right, set your bell down gently. Get another sip. Now, you guys are going to do at least 1 more set. Then we're going to go into our kettlebell row and TRX lat pull. Now to do this, you need to have your TRX set up a little higher than usual. Okay, because we're going to target the lats directly. Just like if we were doing a pull down, but it's different than the row. because your legs are going to be bent, okay? So let's get into the pull first. So we're kettlebell rowing. Got a nice lunge stance. We're driving the weight up. We're going to hit about 12 reps here. Give the lats a good little squeeze. If you need to slow it down a little bit. Work your back. Drive your elbow. Switch arms, switch feet. Driving that arm back there. Big squeeze. And again, about 12 reps. Want to get a little bit of hypertrophy going. Whew. All right, so now we step back to our kettlebell, or our TRX. We're gonna get a bent knee position, okay? So we're gonna pull straight up and down. Okay, so you can do this with your feet straight to make it a little bit more difficult, or feet bent, whichever's easiest on you. Okay, and you're gonna be pulling straight up and down. Okay, so obviously the bent knee is easier, and then the straight leg is harder. We're trying to keep the body position so that we're pulling like this, and our legs are essentially locked out nice and straight, which is different than the rowing position where we would be all the way extended and then rowing up. So we're helping hit the lats a little bit harder in this position. There we go. We're going to maximize those. I'm going to adjust my TRX strap a little bit higher because I'm not getting as much range as I want. So I'm just going to elevate it a little bit higher. Just flip it on there. That way I can get a nice full squeeze of my lats down at the bottom. And then I'm just going to go right back into my row. So we're hitting two variations. We're hitting the horizontal and the vertical portion of the back. Nice work. We're going to switch it up. Here we go. Big drive. Drive that elbow. Whew. There we go, 12 reps there, and 12 reps out of our pull. I'm going to switch my area here so you guys can see the back. Now notice as I pull, I'm trying to drive those elbows down as far as I can get, and I'm stretching that TRX strap up. Whew. So now that's a really good one to get your lats working, especially if you can't do a full pull-up yet, because you're taking away some of the load by reducing the amount of load your legs are contributing to the exercise. All right, so you guys at home are going to do at least 3 of those, up to 6. The next one we're going to do is going to be a TRX Fallout, followed by some TRX Jacknives. So now our Fallout position, we're basically going to be performing like a Superman. We're going to come out, brace the core tightly, push back from our hips. Come out nice and far. Try to get your biceps up by your ears, so it's almost like you're flying out in that Superman position. If you need it a little farther away, scoot back more and get lower to the ground. That's it, nice work. I'm gonna go about 20 reps here before we get into our jackknives. I'm going 2 core exercises back to back, okay? There we go. Now, we're gonna transition into our TRX jackknife, which we're gonna put one foot in through the loop at the bottom, and then the other one in through the other loop. We find a good solid push-up position, elevate, drive the hips and the knees up. Now this is a tough core move. You gotta both balance on both hands while your feet are elevated, and then drive your hips up. Squeeze the abs hard at the top. And just go until you fatigue on that one. It's going to really depend on how strong your core is. Rep range could be 5 to 20. Hard to say. So just burn through them. Shoot for a little bit more reps each time as you get more used to the exercises. We go back into our fallouts. Make sure you give your fallout a little extra love there at the end so you can really squeeze the core nice and tight. Awesome job. Remember, we're going about 20 reps on this one. It's fairly easy. You have to kind of make this exercise hard on you. So if it's not hard, back it off until it's challenging. Overload those tissues a little bit. Now, if all you have is a pair of gym rings, you can also do this exercise with gym rings. Same pattern, just now you got gym rings instead of a TRX strap. Although I'd make sure your gym rings are set up fairly close together so that you can hit that fairly easily. And it'll be a little bit more uncomfortable with the straps, but you can use them for the same purpose. Very useful tool. That's one reason why I chose the TRX or a set of gym rings, because really you can do so many different exercises with just 2 implements. Kettlebell, pair of TRX straps, you got your full body covered. So, all right, here we go. Get the jackknife in. Remember, you want those hips coming up too, so your upper body has to be supporting you while you're driving your hips and knees up. Whew. Hit a set to fatigue. Take a little break if you need it, or just go back into it. Okay? Perform at least 3 up to 6 sets of these. Remember, if you're a beginner, start off with 3. Work up to the 6. If you're a veteran, go ahead and polish off 6 of those. Guarantee your core's going to be smoked. Oh yeah. This workout should get you a good little sweat. Good for hypertrophy. Really nice on the conditioning. As you can see, I'm still out of breath and smoking through calories. So, all right, smash the like button, smash the share button. I will see you all again soon. Thanks so much.